humanity got a shit deal. This is the follow-up part to the other video I just did. So, humanity got a shit deal. We can either hold on or we can move on. It's your choice, basically. But I think I understood after all these observations, all this healing, all this shadow work, and the hurt shit that fucking I had to go dig deep in the observations and the studying nature and males and females and all that jazz. I understood the importance of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And I understood and I saw how powerful it truly is. And I understand why religion, governments, institutions are working so hard to preserve the separation of the union of the divine mother and divine father, of the divine feminine, the divine masculine. In my humble opinion, the Holy Trinity is the Father, the Mother, and the love that unites. That is what I believe in my heart. And I have seen and experienced even a glimpse of it, of how powerful men and women are when they are healed and when they unite. And the power of that intelligent infinity and that creation and that sexual energy transfer of one filling up the other, one holding space, it's a circular motion. It's a giving and receiving. It's balance. It's the light. It's the dark. It's the night. It's the day. They go hand in hand. If you combine these forces, we would eradicate all evil on this planet. When men and women heal themselves as individuals and then they come together with total acceptance of one another and take care of each other first as individuals and then come together as a combined force, that shit is powerful. I have never witnessed and never seen anything so powerful in my entire life. Never have I ever seen the potential that men and women hold when they come together, when they're healed. And I know for a fact, and I don't care, you guys are totally allowed to your opinion, your research, your whatever. I got 42 years of observations and research behind me. And I definitely do not impose anything I feel or think or have observed. I don't have the ultimate truth. All I know is what I've seen, what I've witnessed, and what I've experienced. And I'm sharing it. And I know why. They're all trying to keep us separate, men and women. They're trying to keep us divided. This whole, and I'm sorry, but I'm just going to say it. Because if I hold back on this, it's not going to get anybody anywhere. And I owe it to myself to have my own divinity in communication and truth. But the whole movement of trying to convince men and women at a young age, that there's something else, and trying to push them and trying to create wars between them, trying to create wars between men and women so that they don't get along, creating this giant female feminist type energy pool, and then there's the giant male energy pool, and then trying to keep them separate, and I don't care, and I respect everyone's path in life. And this is not a judgment by any means. But I understand why they're trying to push people to have sex changes, to take hormones. I understand why they're trying to push people in a negative way of self-exploration. Because there's positive self-exploration with acceptance and love towards oneself. And then there's negative exploration, which is done through shame, guilt, negativity, aggression, and sadly, this is what is being pushed on humanity right now. Because I believe people are trying to heal and move forward and past all this bullshit, and they just went in full force to try and keep us separate, to try and keep us away from discovering our own individuality and then coming together. and then being a fucking force to reckon with. So I hope people understand, and I'm gonna say people, because I respect people, and I see people as people. I don't look at people with gender or male or female in that way, where I don't think we have to participate and be part of any group. I think we can be individuals and be whoever we want to be, in total acceptance of ourselves and in acceptance of others. And there's only one way to get to that, and that's to dig deep and discover who you are as an individual. Who are you? Go deep. Go into your childhood trauma. Go look at what got messed up. Make peace with it. Forgive it. Because at the end of the day, our parents had a shit deal. And it wasn't their fault, because they didn't know any better. And I forgive. And I love my parents. And whatever they weren't able to do, well, you know what? I'm going to do it for them in their honor. I'm going to do it for them. I'm going to be the mom. You know, I'm going to be the dad if I gotta. But I'm going to be that person that I didn't get to have because they were so wounded and didn't even see their own wounds, because they ran from their wounds because of, you know, expectations of society and brainwashing. So, that being said, we can be individuals. We can come together, you know, and it's okay. And I get the New Age movement, and I get, you know, what they're trying to do, and I understand, because I've been there too. I've been there where I wanted to be love and light, and I was running from myself, large, hardcore, trying to find myself in something else outside of myself, which was that toxic spirituality movement that's going around. And I mean, people genuinely mean well at the bottom of their heart. They want to heal. They want to get out of that feeling. But I can tell you, the only way out is through your own self. You're going to have to face the darkness inside yourself and go look at what hurts, what's ugly, what fucking scares you. And you're going to have to make peace with it and go love it and give it a hug and accept it. Because the only way to move forward is understanding that the good, the bad, and the ugly that you are, well, you got to hold it and love it. And see your own divinity in each aspect of what you are. Because only when you make peace with who you are as a person, you're going to see everybody else, and you're going to be fine with it. Because you're going to be like, oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I was kind of judgy like that. Oh, it's okay. You can be judgy. Me too, kind of. In total acceptance of your own self, that's when you're going to totally accept other people. Because everything starts with you. Everything starts with the self. The mind can only recognize its own self within other people. It's all mirrors. That's what it is. And I mean, I've studied fucking Jungian psychology for fucking most of my life. And only in recent years have I really let myself dive deep into the shadow of my own self. And everything you see that's outside of yourself is yourself. So once you start seeing the beauty in yourself, you're going to literally see how this world is beautiful. And literally, things are going to change for the better. You're going to enjoy life more. Life is not going to be a prison anymore. You're not going to be held back anymore. Because you're going to see that you're really not that bad. You're really not so bad. And everything's kind of cool. Let's give each other a chance here. Let's honor our ancestors. Let's honor them by healing ourselves and getting dirty and doing the work. Doing what's scary, what's hard. Face it. Because there is no fucking cheat code out of this. You can love and light all you want, but unless you do the work, everything you do is just running. Running from yourself and running from your healing. So let's do it together, man. It's 2024, bitches. Okay?